All right, we got a lot of new changes to the bot, and the GUI still under development a little bit. So I haven't upgraded in a long time because I don't like multiple changes. We're far enough along though that it's probably okay to go ahead and shoot this. And the thing I really want to highlight right now is Marketplace, and that is a big change from what we had before. So kind of what we have here, Pim, Mr. Bokenbox from, let's see, what is this website? All right, from GunBot.com. Okay, a lot of you guys know Pim. He writes the wiki, and right now he is one of the only people that has stuff on the GunTheme Marketplace, and that is now found inside GunBot 15, well, 16.5.6. Apparently it was in 15, but I haven't upgraded since 14. So this is all new to me. It's kind of like an unboxing. I just wanted to show like what we got. So Pim sent me a couple files, okay, because I wasn't sure how to use this. So I've got the current GunBot downloaded and unzipped, and his Binance USD settings. He tuned them a little bit over so we could try them out, but he also has that on the marketplace here, okay? And if you go to GunBot Marketplace, there's actually a direct link from inside the bot. You'll see in a minute. There's all these strats. Now, right now, everything Pim has on there is free. Not everything will be free in the future. I think all 8 products right now are Pim's, actually. And you can see kind of like the category, you know, how much they cost, reviews, add to your cart. And that's all done by Exquisitus over there at Gunthi.io. Also, you guys probably know him. He's pretty active in our chats. So like here's the strat name, like dynamic double ups, change periods, you know, for bit rage. I'll even tell you like this for bit rage or basic, auto config GunBot core, bit rage basics, auto config for, you know, GunBot versus bit rage. And this is what I got right here. This Binance BTC alts config bundle. He sent me one for USDT though, just to check out. And if it's good, we'll throw it up on here. But I wanted people to see, you know, how it'd work. So we've already got it unpacked and everything. I'm going to give this a pause and open it up and look it over for a second, and then show you how to put stuff, I guess, in there. I guess real quick we could do this. So inside, let me bring up this screen. Inside here, Windows or Mac OS. So we're going to throw out this config. Ooh, we're going to replace. I've got one on my desktop someplace else. Okay, we're actually not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're just going to rename it so I don't have issues. And you can do that. You can always throw in, you know, if you don't want to take it out, you can always just throw it in like that. All right, because GunBot's automatically going to use the proper one, which will be this. So I wanted to go over this real quick while we're at it. So in Pim's little download here, this is what you would get from the marketplace over here. Okay, so you download this. Right, his BTC alts Binance bundle. And then you'd have it on your desktop like this. And he's got some instructions. Let's just read those real quick because I actually have no idea what I'm doing. So let's take a look. All right. Let's see. So what we have here is a ready-to-go config.js and autoconfig.json for automated USDT alt trading on Binance. So it looks like all I'm going to do here is insert my API key, secret key, and start trading. This setup is an attempt to create many altcoins. This setup is an attempt to create many altcoins with a single set of settings without human interaction. Whoop, bold claim, Pim. Bold claim. That's why we're going to run it and check it out. You know, we're going to see how this works. So how does it work? This setup automatically selects and removes trading pairs. Trading pairs only once before they are removed again. The idea is to have a fully automated setup for USDT alt trading that trades relatively frequently, in tests about 10 times per day, and only focuses on small trades with around 0.5 to 2% profit per trade. That's pretty, you know, it's pretty conservative. That's all right. You know, Pim's got the right idea here. Let's see if he's got the right setup though. This setup consists of a config.js which we just renamed, and autoconfig.js, which we renamed to base because we're going to drop these in from the other folder. So it's really easy on Marketplace. Download it. We're going to move them over, and that's that. So which will do the following. Short summarization from Pim is autoconfig.js adds and removes pairs mainly based on their direction in the past 12 hours. Okay, that's fair. So it's going to work on, the most recent data. It will disable bind on all pairs when USDT BTC is moving up or down more than the average in the last hour. Okay, so he's got some trend on there. That's more than, GunBot core. It's got some overrides here. He's got a little more selection through autoconfig. And changes some settings based on the DCA phase, dollar cost average, averaging down. Martingales, most know what that is. When DCA started, it increases the buy down for the second DCA order. The strategy sell criteria are set to a minimal 0.1 gain once DCA is completed. Okay, so he's got some, logic there behind it. It's not just straight strat, it's a little bit self-adjusting. All right, and his config.js contains only one pre-configured trading strategy based on buying, trailing, and stock RSI selling. It is very basic, but it does its job. All right, so he's keeping it simple, not too much stuff to mess with. The instructions. Here's what we're going to do because I don't know what I'm doing. Pim's good enough to write this stuff, and this is what you'll get too. All right, if you go to the new GunBot Marketplace and you want to get a little something. And this is still free for now, so take advantage. GunBot version, make sure you are on stable GunBot version 16. Boom, we just downloaded it. Finance, make sure your account is cleaned up. Try to remove any open sell orders and sell all altcoins prior to running the setup. All right, so that's going to be really important. If Pim sends you a configuration and it's constantly stuck because you have an open order that's waiting to sell, or you've got an on the order trying to buy, open on the books order trying to buy, or other things like that, you're going to have problems. So he's suggesting politely to clean it up. I'm telling you, clean it up. If you don't, you're going to be crying. You're going to be sorry. So just go through, clean everything to base, like you just got on there and you just have money in the account in the wallet, no trades, no nothing. Okay. So sell everything out. All right. Balance. The setup requires a USDT starting balance of 20 to 25 times the trading limit as defined in the experimental strategy. When you do not change the default trading limit of 13.5 USDT, make sure to have between 270 and 337.50 USDT available in your account. Okay, I told Pim I have, like 284 over there, or 289. We'll see when we pop it up when we get it going. All right, that's just what I have left over there to test with, and that's what we're going to run this on. So we'll see how he does. This should meet the criteria that he's looking for of about, 20 to 25 times, which, I don't know. I think the minimum's 10, but whatever. We'll just leave it however we set it, okay? If you want to try different USDT starting amount, make sure to change the trading limit in the strategy and have 20. Okay, so if you had a lot more money, you would just change it. If you have any less, you have to change it, but you can't fall below the exchange minimums. Config.js, the configurable file comes pre-configured as much as possible. Change the items below with the text editor like Notepad. That's what I'm in right now. Make sure not to remove any commas or quotations. When you are ready, copy the file to your GunBot folder and overwrite. Oh, yeah. We could have just done that and skipped that part where I renamed everything. All right. Anyway, so probably helps to read the instructions first. You want to go in your GunThee wallet. You want to add your GunThee wallet. All right. You want to go into Binance, go through your GUI, or you can go into the actual Notepad and open up and hand edit the key, your registered API keys, your secrets, your master key, your master secrets, everything got on file with your GunBot reseller so that it can just fresh, clean run. All right. Autoconfig JSON is fully pre-configured. Does not need any manual changes. When you're ready, copy the file to GunBot folder and overwrite existing config.json file. Disclaimer, probably the most important part of all. This is a free config. This is not investment advice. This is not you should do this or you should do that. It is Pim's particular strategy that works inside what he said it works. And if that doesn't work for you, don't use it. Okay, that's real key. This is mostly just so you can kind of get an idea of what autoconfig should look like and, how to get to GunBot Marketplace and look at, getting some, I don't know, strats besides emotionless, which it comes with, because emotionless is black box. You can't see what's going on inside of it. This, you can go back and look at your logs. So that was kind of the idea behind Marketplace, to help people, get some help that normally you would have to pay a reseller for like a strat, or go and figure out on your own and talk to one of us, and that's a lot of trouble. So this should help you out a lot. But the disclaimer is the setup is meant for educational purposes only. Use at your own discretion. The strategy and pair selection criteria can surely be improved upon. Running this setup in watch mode could give you a good idea of what's going on and what could be improved. B&B fees are not used in this setup. The standard fee rate of 0.1 is assumed. Enjoy. I'd appreciate if you not contact me through personal messages. About this free config example. Oh my god, fucking Pim. Alright, so clearly I hadn't read this before I started shooting a video. I'm gonna assume the free one from GunBot Marketplace says the same thing. I don't know if he just stuck it in to be funny, but I'd assume with Pim he's probably serious. Don't contact him, don't bother him about this. This is all the setup and instruction you're gonna get. It's pretty simple and it's out the box and gives you an idea of what you could do. And you can go ahead and tweak stuff later on your own. So anyway, you know that it's not investment advice, nothing of the sort. It's just there to help you get an idea of what you can do. All right. So I'm going to give this a pause, and I'm going to put my keys in and all that. And then we'll come back to this. Fucking Pam. In fact, let's just move these over real quick. All right. So we're going to move this auto config over here. Hey, and since we renamed it, no overwrite needed. And we're going to move this config over there. All right, so all done. Instructions are where they belong. This is where it belongs. I'm going to go ahead and give this a launch. Marketplace.gunty.io. All right. To find these, also inside your GunBot apparently, and gunbot.com, our wiki writer, reseller, and support guy that you do not contact for free help. Pim. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna set this up. We'll pause this. All right, through the power and magic of pause and editing, we're back. So I had a brief talk with Pim, and he informed me that the only two things you're going to change is your Gunty wallet. So I've added mine here. If you want to send me some Gunty, go ahead. Not required. Don't really care. I do appreciate it, though. And you're going to go down and not touch anything else but adding your exchange. And I'm not going to click on it because you're not going to get my exchange keys. And that's it. You're not going to touch trading pairs. You're not going to mess with, anything else. All right. Everything's handled in the secondary file he gave you with the auto config. Noticed really cool off the top, Gunty Exchange, we weren't allowed to talk about before, but is now connected. I think that's super legit. Automatically takes you over there. And you can start to, I guess it's available for depositing on you guys now. It wasn't before, up until recently. It was still being tested on the backside. And that's really neat. So Gunty Exchange, make sure you're trading over there. Helps out the community. And Community Marketplace, which I was showing you earlier, automatically just takes you on over there. All right. So everything's all in. Let's hit start. See if it recognizes see if it recognizes everything in my account. Let's see. Might have to do some more magic editing. Who knows? Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. Nice. All right, cool, man. Let's start this bot core. Please add at least one trading pair. To the power of pause, we're going to go talk to Pim. All right. A quick pause, we're back. So if you go into your actual config, open on Notepad, kind of like the instructions said, I'm a GUI guy. Like, I don't really mess with the config from Notepad and, text editors. So that was, if you're that same kind of person, the answer is go down into the config that you've just loaded in, open it up on Notepad, and head down to the GUI section. Okay, and let's just pull this up. All right, and that's down at the bottom. You're going to see GUI enabled true, start false. We're going to change that to true. All right, we're going to save that. And hopefully that'll just kick us off to running. Let's see. All right. Send me a screenshot of your course starting. Okay, here we go. Skipping jobs, dashboard, and all that. Should already be going. No pairs. Skipping jobs. So. Power of pause one more time. All right, back again one more time. Okay, so the answer is with the GUI enabled true and start true, it is cycling in the background. Okay, correctly. It's doing its thing. It's saying, you know, no pairs have passed to add one. So if you go up here and try to hit start GunBot Core, it's going to tell you it cannot start until a pair is added. But if you went the hard route and you added it, like we said here, start equal true, it is running and it is able to add a pair with the AC the second that one does pass. So since this runs every 12 hours, it will check and then it will add a pair. That's just the way this works. So don't be confused or like, I can't start my bot core, it's just not connected. It is. It's cycling, and that's how you would be able to tell. I'll make another video, you know, after 12 hours and actually after it adds some pairs, because God forbid at 12 hours it doesn't add any pairs that pass any filters. So that's the answer, but that's the new GunBot Core, new wiki, community marketplaces, and you can use Pim's stuff, but you cannot ask him a question. But if you want to ask him a question anyway, gunbot.com and Pim, any of the other resellers would help you as well. And that's pretty much what we have now. So look forward to a second video and do this over, I don't know, 48 hours or a week, since it runs every 12 hours. I was thinking to run it for a day or two, but that doesn't probably give it enough time. I wanted to show you the, you know, the dashboard running, but not just yet. So another video. So maybe like, I don't know what's a good amount of time to run this, to be fair. I don't know, a week. Let's just call it a week. All right. Any questions? Just hit up your resellers.